Hi, everyone. This is Lesley Suzette, Inspiringly Natural, here with some more great content. Today, I'm sharing my top five Middle Eastern fragrances. My top five Middle Eastern fragrances that just happen to be perfect for the fall. I'll see you when we get back. Welcome back. I'm Lesley Suzette, all things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self care. I have one goal in mind, everyone, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Well, I thought that I'd go back to my roots. Really, I started with designer fragrances. Really, if you really want to go back and we do a tag, I can tell you where I started and where we are today. But I really have been enjoying Middle Eastern fragrances, but I just love fragrances, period. But I said, you know what? Fall is here. We're on this fall kick, getting ready, getting prepared. The weather is cooling, and I just want to share my top five Middle Eastern fragrances that just happen to work in the fall season. So I said, why not? Let's go ahead and let's talk about my top five, period, Middle Eastern fragrances. And when I pulled those top five, I said, wait a minute, these are perfect for the fall. I can wear these in the fall. So, you all, of course, I'm going to start with an honorable mention. My honorable mention is none other than, yes, called Hot All Arabia Royal Blends. First of all, look at the bottle. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. You know how you get fingerprints on these things, but just a beautiful bottle. But yes, a beautiful fragrance as well that will be perfect for the fall season. Called All Arabia Royal Blends has top notes of pineapple, cinnamon, and you get that at the very top. I'm going to spray this one. It's so, oh gosh, the pineapple and the cinnamon mixed together. It's a smooth cinnamon, a juicy pineapple. It's beautiful. It has middle notes of balsamic, as well as vanilla notes in the heart. And then in the base, you get that coumarin as well as that amber. And yes, my patchouli. I love patchouli. You all, this one is such a spicy, creamy, sweet, and fruity fragrance that reminds me so much of I believe it's Batty Out Oud, Honor and Glory. I don't know why it doesn't have that creme brulee, but it still gives you, because of that vanilla and amber, the sweet and creamy is still there. Just not as prominent, but just a beautiful fragrance that's very much like that one. And I truly enjoyed this one. I had to include this one because it is a perfect fall fragrance. It reminds me, even though it has pineapple, it gives off that kind of pineapple pie or apple pie kind of thing. And it's just so nice. You all, this is great. And I had to include it in my honorable mention. Called Al Arabia Royal Blends. So at number five, you all, my most favorite top five Middle Eastern fragrances. At number five, we're coming in with, yes, Kai Air Pistachio by Paris Corner. You all, first of all, again, look at the gold and green. It's so gorgeous, so inviting. I mean, when you look at this, you're like, gosh, this is either sweet, refreshing, it's something. And you all, this one is sweet. This one is a dupe or an alternative to Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato. It's just beautifully done. I would say probably 95%. And for a while there, you all were in to pistachio fragrances. You were sending me your feedback, and I was getting so many ideas of layering combos for this. But It's just something about that pistachio, that note in a fragrance. This one has a lot of notes, just like the Kayali 33. This one has pistachio, ice cream, bergamot. It has hazelnut, cardamom, rum. It has middle notes of pear and raspberry, jasmine and peony, white peach and geranium. And you all, to round it out in the base, is coming in with that, oh, delightful whipped cream and marshmallow, cotton candy, tonka bean, and cedar wood. It gives even that green, that woody note at the base. And it's just so, so delightful, so yummy. I had to include it in my top five. I absolutely enjoyed this. I have so many pistachio fragrances, but when it comes to the Middle Eastern top five, this one had to be included. Yes, affection almost made it, but this one, when it comes to closeness and to the Kayali's 33, I had to give it to Kayer. Again, by Paris Corner, Kayer Pistachio. Now you are coming in at number four. This one was a sensation on YouTube and probably TikTok and Instagram, but it's not a new fragrance. It was released in 2016. I got my hands on it probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And this one does have a dent, you all. When I show it to you, don't be surprised. It has a dent because I think it's one of the most unique Middle Eastern fragrances out there. And it is Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. Yeah, this one was released in 2016. But you all, this one has notes of grape at the top and apple. Just think about that. Grape and apple at the top. And then in the heart or the middle notes, you're getting that orris root, which is that kind of gives that powdery, kind of like iris feel. And then patchouli, and I love patchouli. And then in the base, it's going to dry down with a balsam, vanilla, amber, and musk scent. I'm telling you, this is, to me, I'm not a big powdery person, but when it comes to this one, there's something in the top and mid, even though it's powdery, that grape and that juicy apple comes in there, and then that patchouli makes it the perfect fall fragrance. And you all, just the dry down of this with the balsam and the vanilla, amber, and musk, it just makes for a very sophisticated style fragrance. And this is very inexpensive, very minimalistic bottle, yet very gorgeous. Don't you like bottles like this on your tray? This one's just, it's elegant but understated. And I love that. And the dent in this is real. I really haven't had it that long, maybe a year and a half. But when I wear this in the fall, I'm getting, although it has that grape, I'm getting that apple pie feel. Your Wajans by Parfum de Marly feel. And it's just so delightful, so elegant. The orris root is just right in this. And I enjoy this very much in the fall. That's the only time I will wear this. Maybe the winter, but this is a go to fall fragrance that, again, not just for fall, but in my opinion, my top five Middle Eastern fragrances, period. This one comes in at number four. Again, Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. Okay, number three is the one. If you have been reviewing any of my videos lately, any of my shorts, this is where I get fussy. So already, if you're a best and beautiful, you probably already know where I'm going with this one at number three. This one I got a little fussy only because I have been watching this thing on TikTok. I have been watching, I believe it's Sharice TV, a Cherish TV. I'm not sure how she pronounced it, and others talk about this particular Middle Eastern fragrance. I looked at the bottle and I said, "Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous." But then when she described, or they would describe the scent or the fragrance itself, I would say, gosh, that sounds nice, but I would never get it. Well, I got it this year, just a few months ago. Opened this bad boy up and said, oh my goodness, this is a true woman. It is so perfectly blended, so suited for the fall and winter, so romantic, so like just sultry and fruity and rosy. And if you know, you already know what I'm talking about. It is, yes, Ajwad by Latafa. And you all know I have to put this in the camera because it's so doggone beautiful. Ajwad by Latafa was released in 2021. You all, this has fruity notes at the top. That's all it says. It says it's fruity. And then it has that beautiful rose and jasmine in the mid. And then at the base, it's got musk and vanilla and cedarwood and amber. And I mean, I always say this, the bottle speaks for itself. You know, sometimes you could get a beautiful bottle, you smell the fragrance, and you're like, ugh, trash. Not this. What you see is what you get. Now, where do you wear this? You could wear this anytime, but I saw myself with a beautiful black dress, beautiful black gown, beautiful shoes. I saw myself with some nice uh, uh, black jeans with some beautiful black boots. If you saw my live, go back and check it out. And a beautiful flared or floral blouse, or even a solid blouse with beautiful sleeves like this one. I mean, you all, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. And I was told that this one is a great dupe for Roses Vanille by Mancera. This is just delightful. I was never a rose person until I got hold of Delina, but now I am absolutely convinced that roses have a place in the fragrance world. In fact, it was one of the first. You all, this Ajwad by Latafa, number 3. Okay, you all, number 2 and number 1, very close. Very close for so many, probably different reasons. But I made my choice because there is a definite number one Middle Eastern fragrance for me. I just had to talk myself through it. You know how we do. Sometimes you just have to talk yourself through some things and just make a decision. And this one, after talking myself through it, it was an easy decision to make. But I do want to talk about this number 2 fragrance and why I truly enjoy it so much, so much. You all, this is none other than Ensemble Gold by Latafa. Ensemble Gold by Latafa. Another beautiful bottle. But you all, this one, at the top, you're getting pear and mandarin orange. In the mid, you're getting beautiful kind of candy-like fragrance, jasmine and rose. And then at the base, you're getting the musk, the raspberry, and that beautiful vanilla. Um, You all, this one is to me a 99. Just me. Okay. And I'll say 98 just to give it 98% dupe of Oriana by Parfums de Marly. You all, if you have not watched my videos in the past, please go back and watch because I say some pretty um very adamant things about Ensemble Gold. And I will go ahead and say it again. You just need to go back and check my other videos to see what else I say. This one here will always be on my shelf. Will I have Oriana? But will I buy Oriana again? The answer is 100% no. As long as I have Ensemble Gold and the formula doesn't change, Latafa, this one will forever be on my shelf. It is so close, in my opinion, to Oriana. Now, I love Oriana. That means I mean that this gets all kind of compliments if it's coming that close to Oriana, because Oriana is one of my most favorite parfums de Marly fragrances, and I do have a great deal of them. But this one, you all, the only thing, well, I'm gonna let you watch my other video. There's one little small note, in my opinion, that's missing from this that would probably take it to 100%. And I can fix that with a lotion or a fragrance mist. Ensemble Gold is just that girl. First of all, look at the bottle. It's beautiful. Number two, the beautiful raspberry and vanilla at the base. That really is just beautiful. But at the top, with that pear and that mandarin orange, and then you get every single note in this: the jasmine, the rose, the candy-like sweetness. It's just beautiful. Even the musk at the base and the vanilla. It's just a beautiful all around fragrance through and through. I really dress this for girly days, for brunches and date nights. And it's just that girly girl fragrance. It's fun, it's flirty, it's sweet, yet it's got the florals, but it's just so creamy and gourmand and sweet, and it's just that girly girl fragrance. I'm just going to stop because I could go on and on with this one. I see myself just in pink or even in white, wearing this on a beautiful brunch day, enjoying even a high tea day with someone, just enjoying myself with the ladies or even my bae. It's just one of those fragrances that you can spray and be assured that you're going to smell like a girl. Again, that's Ensemble Gold by Lattafa. You all, we're down to number one. If you have watched any of my videos in the past, just go back, watch them, catch what I'm saying about this number one fragrance. I've been pretty consistent with my opinions, my thoughts shared with you about this number one Middle Eastern fragrance. It is number one for a reason. It stands out. It's a standalone. You can layer it, and I layer it well. But if I did not have those layering components, it would be just as good. You all, this one, you come across fragrances. I mean, you're like me. We have lots and lots of various fragrances. But there comes a time when you come across a specific fragrance, and when you put your nose on it, you are sold instantly. And when I say that, of course, there have been ones that we put our noses on and we're like, yeah, I'm getting, but this one is different. You know what I'm talking about. If whatever that fragrance is for you, put it in the comment section below. It's when you hit your nose on it, you knew it would be a love for a lifetime. That one, that one. And this is it for me. Fall, winter, spring, maybe not summer. In fact, not summer, but you all, the absolute perfect fall and winter fragrance. I just might as well be quiet. Kamra Balatafa. Kamra Balatafa. Let the dent speak for itself, okay? Kamra by Lattafa has top notes, and I've got to smell it. I cannot get on here with you all and not smell this. It has top notes of that beautiful cinnamon and nutmeg. And I think that nutmeg, it's one thing to have cinnamon. Okay. Thank Thanksgiving. Thank sweet potato pie. Thank pumpkin pie. Thank apple pie. What are you going to put in those? You're going to put that cinnamon, but you're also going to put, I hope, if not nutmeg, some allspice. This one has cinnamon and nutmeg with bergamot at the top. Oh gosh. You all know, if you go back, watch my backup bottle worthy fragrances and see what you find. I don't have just one backup bottle of this. Oh my gosh. You all, cinnamon, nutmeg, and bergamot in that top. It's intoxicatingly good. Okay. And then you thought that was it? No. You get in the mid and you get these dates, the praline, the mahonio, and the tuberose. Tuberose just sweet, as if it wasn't sweet enough with the praline and the dates. You come back with the tuberose. Oh, and then the base, the dry down of this thing, roasted tonka bean, vanilla, amberwood, benzoin siam, hockey wood. Someone said, I can't remember her name, but she said it's the Akigala wood. It's the Akigala wood. That same Akigala wood that's in Valaya is in this thing. And there's something about that Akigala wood. And then you all, the myrrh, which makes it spicy. This is a gourmand, sweet, creamy, spicy, and even oriental in nature type of fragrance that I will forever have a backup bottle of. This is so good. It's my number one Middle Eastern fragrance. No other fragrance as of yet has been able to knock this off the number one Middle Eastern fragrance list. This is it. You all, again, Kamra by Latafa. Thank you all so much for being a part of this channel and this content today. I really appreciate you. It means so much. But before we go, I cannot leave without sharing some words of inspiration. Today, I just want to encourage you to breathe. To breathe. What are you talking about, Lesley Suzette? Sometimes in the busyness of life, we just have to take some time to breathe. Inhale, exhale, reflect, rest our minds. Some of us, our minds just can't seem to stop running. And that's because of the busyness of life, the things that we're doing, the job that we're pursuing, the work that we're doing at home, the families that we're raising, uh, everything that we're doing in the run of a day, in the run of a month, and in the run of a year. Sometimes we just have to settle down, sit down, and breathe. Take time for yourself. I know you're saying, I don't have a moment. Take a moment. Sometimes we just have to take things. I'm not talking about stealing. I'm talking about taking that moment to steal away, to just go and set aside some time to reflect, to breathe, to relax, to just chill. Do that for yourself. Don't just do it for me or for anyone else. Do it for yourself. You know, the old adage was, we're no good to anybody if we can't be good to ourselves. So that is my inspiration for today. I'm Lesley Suzette, all things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self care. I have one goal in mind, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Thank you. If you've already subscribed to this channel, thank you to all of the best and beautifuls. Once you subscribe, you become a part of the best and beautiful community. And what a community it is. All of us coming together, sharing our love of fragrance, beauty, and self care. It is just a wonderful place to be. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate the support. Hey, if you got value out of today's video, please go ahead and hit the like button. That helps the channel greatly. If you don't mind, go ahead and share this video with your family, friends, and loved ones. And hey, what are you waiting on? There's that thing called the notification bell. Go ahead, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when Lesley Suzette is out with some great content. Hey, don't forget to hit the video that's up there. Check it out. I don't want you to miss anything that's coming up with Lesley Suzette's name on it. You will enjoy and hopefully get value. Well, until next time, we've got Thursday Night Live. So hopefully I'll see you Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye.